Did we make it in time? Hope he did. Good morning, guys. Gotta fix the camera. I don't know what's wrong, but we'll fix this as soon as we finish the opening trade, hopefully. Why is this up? What happened? Why is there orders out? Come on now. Good luck today, guys. Let's see what we got. Big drop overnight. I'm on a 200-second chart. That was bad. All right, guys. Good luck today. No bias. Let's see which way it could go momentum-wise. Okay, rejected. See if we could continue lower. Okay, it's continuing. Nope. This one's not gonna work. Damn. Come on. No, it's not gonna work. This works. I'm doing giveaway for everyone. Oh my god. Holy shit. Why is it? Well, first time I have a problem with well, first time I have a problem with the copy trader. Oh, I know what happened. Well, we're gonna blow our Bullnox accounts because copy trader messed up. See what happened? I don't know why that happened. Let me check the copy trader. Wow, I can't believe I just blew my perfect Bullnox account. That is absolutely brutal. Fuck, guys. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Try to survive this one. Why did that happen, guys? That was the biggest fuck up on a copy trader I've ever seen. Whoa, I don't have anything wrong with the copy trader. And look what it did. It took 12 contracts. It took 6 contracts here. Wow, we got to rewind that. I just blew my best account I have, Bullnox. All because of a fucking copy trader from Take Prop. What the fuck was that about? We're gonna rewind it. I know you guys missed it. I'll tell you what the problem is and what happened. Yeah, TPT Pro. No, just TPT eval. That was the cause of the issue. Come on, we need this to come back so we could get out of this break even. This account has a lot of drawdown, so got very lucky on the opening trade. I didn't get stopped out on all the accounts, but I'll show you guys what I mean. Show you guys what I mean in a second. Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna get greedy over one contract. Survive that. All right, let's rewind. Hold on, let me go get my Red Bull. We're gonna rewind this. This was absolute first time I've ever seen anything like this. Anything like this I've never seen, but it confirms my theory. I survived one Bull Knox account that one didn't have a lot of balance. Survived with the one that had a ton of balance. So we're okay. We would have made a shit ton of money now, but wow. We're gonna fix the camera and we're gonna go over the biggest mess up a copy trader has ever done for me. I've never seen anything like it in my life of trading prop firm. Never seen it. Wow, I would have made so much money. Damn it. Could have made this account 10K account. But anyway, survived today. So I'm gonna be very, very, very happy. Otherwise, the TPT is funded, but that it's either the Bull Knox or the TPT messed up. I don't know which one. We're gonna find out in a sec. Give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, that works. All right. Good morning again. had one of the craziest things happen to me today with the copy trader, and I am glad I have this on recording so we could digest it and kind of see what the hell happened, because that was one of the craziest, if not the craziest thing I have ever seen. Now, I have had this issue in the past, and I figured out what causes the issue, right? So I found a way around it. And now today, we had a big mistake or a big mess up. So luckily, it only costed us the Take Profit Trader eval and the Bull Knox account. And luckily, it's the lowest balance Bull Knox account. This account was down around $4,000 and we came back. So all in all, no damage, because the Take Profit Trader eval is a free one from the free ones I get. I get 3 a month for free, so that's one of them. But everything is set to 1, right? There is no multiplier set. All right, and now I have no other copy traders running. That they actually disabled that. In the past, you could have where you have multiple groups and then the same account's copying multiple times. That's been a case. But let's take a look at what actually transpired here. I mean, I was sure today's RIB was going to be a loss anyway. So we got to go back to before placing the order. Wait. All right. All right, so watch this. I'm trading 3 contracts. It's 3 contracts. There's no multiplier of any kind on the copy trader, right? Multiplier means you trade 3 contracts on the leader account and you can multiply those contracts on QUANTOWER. Let's say on the other account, if you have a 50K account and a 150K account, let's say you want to double the contract. So on the 150K, you could trade 6 contracts. And I used to do that. And that's what used to cause the issue. So I figured that was the problem. And I haven't had any issues for months on the copy trader. Today was the first time I had an issue. And look what happened. I placed the order. Look, it's 3 contracts. Everything has 3 contracts. Everything has 3 contracts, right? I get filled. Still 3 oh, this one has 6 now. But it did only have, yeah, it's only 3 now. I get filled and now I have 6. And then here I have 9, but now I have 15. It kept multiplying. Here I thought I was going to lose. So we'll take that with the... I mean, I was up a ton. And then these are still in. But look, I'm up $700 here. Look how much I'm up. 800, 2,400. Damn. But I didn't have the working positions window open like a dummy. I only had the working orders. I could have closed those. I could have closed those for profit. But again, I've never seen anything like that before. So that was the craziest thing I've seen. As far as TRADEIFY goes, well, I didn't meet the 10-second rule, so I passed the evals, but unfortunately they don't qualify for the 10-second rule. So we still got to trade them a little bit more. And TPTs, I guess I had the 10 maxed. I had the 10 pros over the last 30 days, so I couldn't activate the 3 I passed on Friday. So we're gonna wait on that. But yeah, this was an absolute crazy mishap. It sucks because this Bullnox account was definitely doing decent. It was starting to grow towards the payout, and probably would have gotten the payout on this Friday. And now instead of getting, you know, 15, I mean, instead of getting 3,000, I'm gonna get 1,500 from Bullnox, and it's just like, what caused that? That was absolutely crazy. I've never seen that before. And I don't know which connection made that error, and even then, like, only happened to Bullnox and to Take Profit Trader. It didn't happen to TRADEIFY or Apex, luckily. But yeah, that's what sucks about copy trading. You just never know. You just never know when you will get hit with the mistake on the copy trader. That's out of your control. But since I almost lost on the ORB today and I came back, I said, if I win this, I'll do a giveaway. So we'll do a giveaway for members and for everyone today. But make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, let's get to trading with, I guess we're going to trade the micros on TRADEIFY on the 25K accounts. Let's see what we could find. Again, I would like to get funded with TRADEIFY with 5 accounts, but I don't qualify for it with the 10-second rule. I didn't update QUANTOWER now. I don't think it's QUANTOWER. I mean, it could have been. I could ask QUANTOWER as well. But that was the craziest thing. It maxed out the contracts. It basically maxed out the contracts on both prop firms, but in sets of 3. So that's why Bullnox was 6 instead of 7. The max contracts on Bullnox is 7, but it was multiplying in 3s. So if I felt like it kept just adding the contracts, which was quite crazy. You know, like we talked about something last week that, you know, you always learn. I mean, been trading prop firms since, I don't know, officially since April 2023, but even before that a little bit. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I've seen where the orders didn't hit, like didn't fully cover or whatever. Like I've seen that, but like I've seen it reverse in the opposite direction. But to give me 15 contracts instead of 3, that's bizarre. But unfortunately, to me, it, you know, went up. If this would have went down, I mean, we would have freaking banked. If that kept going lower, we would have banked. Obviously, when I'm in a trade, I don't pay attention to this. Like, I don't pay attention to the P&L. I'm just focused on the chart and my profit and my stop loss. I'm not looking at this. So I have no idea that I'm not going to get filled with all the positions until I'm out of the trade. And of course, I did not have my positions window open. Like I always say, we have to have that open. I didn't have it open, and I was able to close. I just got confused. I wasn't sure what the hell was happening. Built-in orders limitation setting. Oh, guys, again 3 years. I've been trading 3 years the same way. This has never happened before. It's not like I just started doing something that I've never done. Been doing this for 3 years, and pretty much since August, actually July might be the month I figure out the ORB the first time. And I've never seen anything like it. I've seen every single glitch in a copy trader in the early days, but again, it had to do with more like if I short the take profit trade, the take profit order does not go through, so then this order fills on the master, but on the follower account, the fill does not happen. So when it reverses on you, you know, you don't make the money, and it's just crazy. Yeah, Tyler, I had the craziest experience with the copy trader. So on my opening trade, it kept maxing out my contracts on the Bullnox and on the one TRADEIFY account, not TRADEIFY, take profit. But the only reason why I got lucky on the 25 case, now I think about it, the only reason I got lucky on the 25 case is because it cannot take more than 3 contracts. Otherwise, my 25, if my 25 case were 50 case, they would have been blown. I just realized that now. Because the same thing would have happened. It would have doubled the contracts. It would have been 6 contracts. It wouldn't have filled the target, and it would have blown. The trailing drawdown. Another good reason to have 25Ks, I guess. Do you think TPT will compensate for the lost account? No. They're not responsible for copy trader issues. I would never even bother them with that. Honestly. Damn, the sleep schedule is messed up after Saturday. I went out for the games and the UFC fight. And I slept in yesterday, and you gotta be careful here with this dump. Unfortunately, had to have a shitty open. Although if this was the open, would have been easy. I don't know what's going on. What was the percentage of trades? I don't know. I think like 60 or 70%. Oh man, that Switzerland Argentina game was crazy. That was the worst dive I've ever seen. So here's the thing. I was rooting for Switzerland. I've been rooting for an underdog in every game. But I'm not an Argentina hater. Like, I don't know what the hell's happening with the world right now with Argentina hates. It's really like it's become politics, and it's getting to the point where like I just don't even feel like talking to people. Because I don't give a shit. Like, If I thought it was rigged, I wouldn't watch it. That's as simple as it gets. How it doesn't affect my life. Like, it does not affect if I am healthy. It does not affect if I get rich, if I make money. So I'm not gonna put energy into it. If you guys, not you guys, but if people think it's rigged, well, don't watch it then. I guess they haven't been watching Messi all these years. But I'm not saying there's some stuff going on too. Like, you know, it's like every sport. The big players always get a little bit of leeway, I guess. But so when I was watching the game, they turned on the UFC fight. So after 20 minutes of the game, I did not have audio on the game. I only had the visual. So when he got the first yellow card, obviously that was a yellow card, I totally forgot. So then when that foul happened, I really have it in text messages with my brother. When they did the VAR check and then I saw the replay, I'm like, this guy's going to get a yellow card. I did not even know that was the same player. I totally forgot that he already was on the yellow. I'm sure the broadcast said it. I did not know. That was as clear of a yellow card for diving and simulation as I ever seen, especially not in the penalty box. He did not get touched. At least if you get touched, you know, there could be. Then that's like a gray area. It's like, you know, you don't. He did not even get. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why he did that. I don't know what the benefit of that was. I really was confused on that, but that was well deserved, and that changed the whole entire game. Switzerland was playing way better than Argentina, and I thought they could have definitely won that game. But yeah, now I'm rooting for England. Out of the last 4 teams, I'm rooting for England just because they haven't won. Every other team has won. Spain, Argentina, and France all have won in the recent times. Yeah, he knew he had a yellow. He knew they had momentum. They just scored a goal. And you're doing that? Like, come on, dude. The reason why I love that is because that's the reason why a lot of people hate soccer is the diving and the simulations. And then you got to get rid of it. And that's a huge learning lesson. It's an example for others. Like, a US player got the first game of the World Cup that US played. The US is up 3-0, and this guy dives in the penalty box, gets a yellow. I don't know who it was, but oh, the Norway, don't get me started with the Norway game. And the Belgium game. Goalies, man. See, like, Switzerland lost on basically one of the goals of the tournament. It was an absolute insanity of a goal. Versus Belgium and Norway lost because of their goalie mistakes. And they have good goalies. Well, obviously, Belgium, their starter got injured, so Courtois got. Apparently, he wasn't hurt that bad. He could have played, but the coach decided to pull him. I don't know, but yeah, it's just. I mean, imagine if that happened in Colombia. You guys heard what happened with the Colombian player that scored their own goal? I mean, it's crazy that this is still a thing in the world, actually, but it's actually scary. But yeah, that same thing with I don't even know how to say his name. Storloth. He's getting his Instagram is crazy. If you check his Instagram, it is wild. But what a bounce of 520. I hesitated on that. Been just talking too much. Who did Uruguay play? I don't even remember. It was the worst match for Argentina. I don't know. They didn't play that well against Egypt either. Oh, against Spain. Damn. I didn't see that one. Was that in the when they scored in the? No, that was against Portugal. Yeah, they tried to catch the ball instead of, I guess to them it was a routine catch, but they also use sprinklers on the field every break. So the ball gets wet and I don't know. They should have just punched it out, but that's hindsight. It just sucks. I would hate, you know, those are good goalies. Not like it's some nobodies. They use grass. It has to be grass. But like in Boston, the grass is already gone. MetLife is already pre-selling the grass. Should put it in my backyard. Yeah, I mean, I am glad that you know the 4 top teams are in the semis. Like, it's nice to have an underdog, but at the same time, it's also good that we have the top teams in the semis. Oh yeah, I can't even find a trade now. I wonder how could you add the light brown dashboard to show your accounts top of your screen? That's a third-party plugin. I'm actually gonna try to write some. I'm gonna try to recreate that with Claude so that way I could give it away. I'm sure Claude could create something like that. This is a very crucial piece of QUANTOWER that I have. If I don't have this, I feel lost. Oh man! Make sure you guys hit that like button. We will do a giveaway shortly. Well, not shortly, at the end of the stream, but eventually. I am just glad I survived that Bullnox account. That would have hurt really bad. Again, I had a copy trader issue this morning. Was the craziest thing I've ever seen when it comes to copy trading. If you haven't seen it, you might want to take a look later. But it was an absolute disaster, and it could have been way worse. Oh, surprised no one brought up alpha traders yet. Which is good. I don't want to talk. No one is affected by alpha here on the stream. I prefer not to get involved in the drama. It's a shitty situation across the board. Obviously, it's not their fault in a sense. Like, they created a program that wasn't sustainable and people went for it. So it's not like they meant to do that. It's not like people call things a scam when it's not a scam. It's not like they purposely did that. They lost money. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really like focused on the market. Just been talking. Bella, good morning, Bella. How we doing? Nice sale from Apex. I'm probably gonna get some 50K accounts. Apex accounts are back to $17 for an eval if you get the intraday. $17 for the eval and $59 for activation. That makes it. Is it $7 or is it $19? I don't remember. It might be $19 actually. I feel bad because I made a tweet about the 10-second rule. And it's going like mini viral. I don't know what happens with that. Like what's causing it to go like I have more views on that tweet I don't really care about. Like it was just, you know. But I don't mean no harm. I was aware of the rule. I actually didn't know it was part of I didn't know it was part of an eval. You know, I'm used to evals not having rules. So like I wasn't aware. That's my fault. But at the same time, yeah, I'm probably gonna get the 50Ks from Apex, but then I would have to, if I want to do an ORB on Apex on new accounts, I would have to size down to 2 contracts on the opening range. Opening momentum trade, sorry. Yeah, they should have a 1-minute news restriction. But you can't restrict all the news. You can only restrict tier 1 news, so 8:30 a.m. news. You can't restrict anything intraday. Like 10 a.m. news, you can't restrict that because what if someone's in the trade since 9:45 and they're just holding, and usually the 10 a.m. news is not that serious, you know. But it is what it is. We're gonna try to find a way around it and keep trading well outside of the opening trade, and pretty much passed another one today. We'll see if that qualifies. Today was definitely over 10 seconds. I would think. So today we entered. I entered at 9:30:10. Yeah, it says 23 seconds. So like today's trade is gonna qualify for the you know, anti 10 seconds. So maybe we'll get it. Let's see. Yeah, so this one will be fine, I think. So this account will be fine. Because I'm at 60% now before today. What's happening? Yeah, so Apex is $19 for the 50Ks. I think that's a pretty good deal if you are okay with the trailing drawdown. Still not, obviously. I just like cheap evals, to be honest. I have not taken a trade since the opening. I don't know what's wrong with me. Should be already in like many trades. Now I don't like the 680 because we made a higher low, so it's like this 520 was the buy. That was the trade of the day. But I was hesitant. But yeah, Brett did tell me to hold it longer. It was pretty bad. I got nothing against TRADEIFY, of course. Wow, this is one of the coolest quotes I've seen ever. If trading worked, everyone would do it. The gym works, now look around you. Because trading does work. It's just very hard. Nice. Very nice. I'm buying that dip with 1 micro. See, I was waiting for some news. Glitchy fills here. Oh, let's get a rebound. Nice one, please. I'll make like at least 300 bucks. Maybe that's not possible, is it? Well, actually it is. I wonder what the news was, but Yeah, it sucks when like when the whole thing glitches and you can't even stop out, or there's slippage on your stop. It's just absolute. I mean, that was a what 200-point drop. It doesn't seem like a lot because I'm using a long time frame, but I mean that's 165 points. That destroys accounts. Come on. Come on. Getting close. If this recovers, this might go to a higher day. That's a big trap. I just want my 300 bucks. That's almost a 100-point trade though. That's what sucks about micros is I gotta get a 100-point trade to make some okay profit. But hey, at least we're gonna qualify for 10-second rule if we get this. Come on. 15 more points, 20 more points, 10 more points now. 10 more points. Really? Gonna make it difficult. Yes, my funded futures does not have a 10-second rule anymore. I'm gonna be trading. They have 50% off as well. I'm gonna get the 2 accounts. But that's on TRADEIFY. I mean, TRADEIFY, not TRADEIFY. No one has a 10-second rule besides TRADEIFY. Maybe funded next too. I don't know what funded next. Funded next might be even longer. But no one else has a 10-second rule. 5 seconds is a lot less than 10 seconds. I just wasn't expecting my tweet to go viral. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to upset TRADEIFY. Oh my God, guys, this is crazy. I'm going to tell Brett, see what happens when you hold too long? Your hair falls out. Come on. I know I'm being greedy at this point. It's micros. It's not going to make a difference, but I want to see 300. There we go. And we still got 299. Unbelievable. Didn't even get 300. All that work. That was a nice trade. Thank you. That was a perfectly timed. Of course, now it's going. Like I said, if it recovers, it's gonna squeeze. Big squeeze. Crazy. My target seems like a joke now. That's why I hate holding for so long, because you're never happy. Like if I didn't sell here and it collapsed, right? You're upset. And now I sold here and I'm still kind of pissed I didn't hold for the next level up. Because these 25Ks are very difficult. I want to get out of the drawdown as soon as possible. Do we short this now? We have another 25K here, but I don't think shorting this strength is gonna be a good idea. Even though overall we're very bearish. Damn, what a squeeze. Not sure which direction to go now. I mean, longing this is tough. Maybe I'll long a pullback actually to 680 if anything. And we find some support there. But still got to remember overall we're bearish. Well, the more you zoom out, it's all about like technically it's just a chop. Definitely downtrending a little bit. I want the market to go back to all-time highs. Anyone else's QUANTOWER order entry acting up? No. I had an issue with copy trading this morning. It was really bad. Damn, I keep yawning. Come on, Red Bull, kick in. I'm not tired. I slept good. Anyone else having issues with TPT not updating Pro Plus accounts timely? Can't trade today. As in like the payouts? People wait for 2 weeks to get the Pro Plus active, not the payouts. You can't trade on any other accounts. That is interesting. I've never seen that before. As in, like, it won't let you place trades. Legends, yeah. We're gonna be doing a giveaway for members shortly, and then after that, we're gonna do a giveaway for everyone. Giveaway for everyone is because I pretty much almost got stopped out on the opening trade, and then I won. So I said, if I win after almost being stopped out, and then if it was giving me hope again, I said, if I win, I'll do a giveaway. The Pro Plus doesn't have the support anymore. When I was in Pro Plus, we had like a portal that we talked to Pro Plus people. Do I want to long this? I'll long it. Of 680 basically, and then see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll stop out for like $30. That didn't work. They got rid of that? Oh, that sucks. Oh, you bastards. They're gonna make me buy again. Keep yawning like crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Speaking of free accounts for everyone, there's few prop firms. If you got affected by Alpha Futures, there's prop firms giving away accounts. Apex is giving away account. I know there's a couple others. I'm not really like. I think my funded futures might be giving one away as well. I mean, not that it helps when you lose a 10, 20K payout that you thought you were gonna get. I just don't see how Alpha Future survives this, to be honest. I really don't. Their sales are gonna tank so bad that I don't think they're gonna survive. But who knows? Maybe they'll recover. It's crazy that the best platform has such abysmal support. Yeah. They're just so big, I guess. They probably just can't keep up. I don't know. I wonder how many thousands of traders are with them. So imagine how many tickets they get. And there's probably some tickets that you guys send that there's just no answer to. So they probably just ignore them. They probably just ignore them. They're like, there's nothing we could do about this or whatever. Come on, let's get a nice bounce here. Yeah, I mean, too good to be true accounts. Like E8 is another big one now. Like E8 has like apparently no rules or something. I don't know, like payouts, no consistency, none of that. Red flag. Like I don't know what to tell you, but that's proven in this industry that does not work. I always thought Alpha was expensive. I never knew Alpha was actually that good. But I guess those accounts are new, like 2 months old or something. I have to stop out here shortly. We'll do like a 170 stop. No, they just went with their own platform, kind of like Top Step. I mean, if Top Step couldn't survive the uncapped payouts thing, then no one can. Okay, well, pullback into strength did not work. Down $200 here. That was such a strong move, and not to have any sort of bounce continuation just sucks, but still can. But I'm gonna wait. at this point. They don't feel confident. That's why I hate buying stuff up here, because it's like a random place at the end of the day. It's like this could just drop or it could continue. Like I never know which way it's gonna go. How far is it gonna drop? Now you could say wait for confirmation. Well, I could wait for confirmation and then it's gonna make a lower high and just dump. So it's like buying at the lows is just the best spot for me to buy. I don't know why. Mentally, I just love buying at the bottom. Damn, I don't get. I can't. If this goes up, I'm done for the day. I just can't fucking time it. Just how it goes. I'm done for the day probably. The more I trade, the worse I do. So realize it's not the day. $200 loss is probably not bad. But the other accounts, unfortunately, that hurts. The bull knocks especially. Still not at payout with TPT. Damn, of course about. Just can't. Like I just can't stay. Like I use a wide stop, it goes to my stop. I use a tight stop, it stopped me out and then the reverse, and it made me get back in. Like, come on, why? Why are we doing this game today? Look at that. Wow, I just keep on adding. Who needs a stop loss? Huh. I'm not gonna get mad, I'm just gonna laugh at it. I'm just gonna laugh. Nothing I could do. bounce. Unbelievable. Now it's gonna make a higher low, so we're gonna have to get it back in. Do we get back in one more time? Yeah, might as well. This is going back to higher day. Just keep chasing the price. Oh well. I might cook this account, but we'll see. I'm betting on it that it's gonna go up. Okay, I'm gonna start the giveaway for members only for now. Let's get that out of the way. I guess I could do both at the same time, but it's TPT eval, not Apex. Unless you prefer Apex, I could get you an Apex. But TPT for members. Oh my god, tanking again. Guys, it's members only. Members only. How many times do I have to say that? That's why I hate it. Guys, please stop spamming the chat. If you're not a member, don't type Alpine, please. You're just spamming the chat, doing nothing productive, just spamming the chat. And it bothers me. I don't know why. I feel like people just don't listen. Guys, if you type Alpine and you're not a member, from now on, you will not participate in the main giveaway. It's not that difficult. It's just members, Sean. There's like 10 members. You should not spam the chat. Members, just enter now, please. If you're a member, you have 1 minute to enter. There we go. We'll solve all the problems because all the members are here. So you have 1 minute. We already have 14. This is gonna end the spam. This is gonna end the spam because otherwise people don't listen. No, you don't have to enter again. Why would you have to enter again? When this gets to 54, we're closing. But we have 14 members. That's pretty much the average. Oh, that could bother me. They just won't get the giveaway for... they just won't participate in the main giveaway. That's all. Because I could look up their name once they win. I could look up their name and see if they typed Alpine. And they'll be disqualified. It's like that red card at the World Cup. Second yellow for diving simulation. Same thing. Learn your lesson. Alrighty. So this is for TPT. Unless you prefer Apex, I could give you an Apex. For members only. Thank you for all the support, members. We have 15 members in the chat. So if you're a member, you could participate in Monday's giveaways, and you have a high chance of winning since there's only a few people. We do this every Monday, and here we go. Who's gonna get it this time? Nomadic Trades. Nomadic Trades with the win. All right, you can fill out that form for the giveaway. That's for the main giveaway. Well, not main, but for everyone. And Nomadic wins again. Yeah, just email me. It's going to be easiest. So I don't have to search for it. Added one more so you could get a break. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Could have been up nicely on the day if I just stuck to the original trade plan. Instead of making the loss back. Come on. I'm gonna take off one more. Just to take off the risk. Yeah, now I'm gonna set the stop to break even, maybe. Right? Be smart. I made back the loss. We'll be up $87 from being down 210. If I stop out break even. On this ad. But I don't know what the rules are for this account. Don't really know what the rules are for this account. So select funded, sign you 5 days of trading. And I think you could take out 50% of the profit. These are just select accounts. Come on. Only like 40 points. I kind of want to add more at 680. Fill out that form, guys. We'll do a giveaway around 11:15, 11:30. I don't know. I had a chance to play golf today at a private club, but I declined. Golf has been a big struggle lately. Like, the more I play, the worse I get. Yeah, I just don't have time to play right now. Too much going on. Come on. Let's get this. Let's get this to target and call it a day. Yeah, you could come in, Tyler. You like the skid steer? The keys are in the skid steer, by the way. You could go drive it first. Oh, Tyler. I should have probably sold all that, but I didn't. Tyler and Miss K get along very, very well. We're gonna add one more here, see what happens. Missed. Are you kidding? Then we got missed there. All right, we got it. Hopefully this trend line continues. Like that. There we go. That's more like it. That's 40 points right there, but on the micro feels like it barely moved. My next eval, I'm gonna try QUANTOWER soaked to try versus TRADEIFY. I mean, TRADEIFY's not bad. I like TRADEIFY as well, and if I had to use TRADEIFY, I really wouldn't complain too much. Especially now, TRADEIFY added brackets on copy trader. But I guess the worst part would be just trading multiple firms and getting the copy trader going on, you know, a third-party copy trader going for that, and just can't see all your accounts in one column and all those things. You just got to get used to it. When you have a lot of accounts, 20, 30 accounts, having TRADEIFY is a nightmare. But some people do it. It's all about getting used to. Oh, that rejected. Might have to stop out here. Again, started this trade when I was down 200 bucks. So we're still up like 50 bucks. So still up like 250 on this trade. Yeah, messed that one up. Do I use the native QUANTOWER copier? Yes, it's really good. Today I had an issue, but that was the first issue I had in months. And I don't know what the problem was. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It maxed out the contracts on Take Profit Trader and then Bull Knocks. It just kept adding contracts. I've never seen anything like it. That's why I blew the 2 accounts. They should have been green, but they're blown because of that. Damn, I just can never get a holding trade to work. Oh man, it's just how things go in life. You got to stick to what you do best, and holding trades is just something that doesn't work for me. It never has, never will, and gotta get over it. Should have taken that profit. Had a nice profit there, but if we get back up to 150 on the day, I'm taking it off. Because I think that's the minimum you need to make to count it as a trading day.
like, why couldn't we make new highs here? Like, if I shorted that, I mean, that's going at least through the highs. You know, that's the problem. Never time it correctly. And every time I get, not greedy, but every time I set a target higher, it just never gets there. But if I sell, like I did on the other account, you know, here I sold. Of course, it keeps going higher. Why wouldn't it? It's just like, it's just my thing. I just suck at it. Can't blame the market or anything. It's just me taking stupid trades. I guess. Oh, we got to ban SQL. Whatever this is. Hey, I can't ban his name. Come on, give me a 150 and I'm out. And then it's going to go higher. That's how it always works. Okay, let's see. We are up 87, so we need commissions 63 commissions. Basically right there will give us $150 profit. Am I gonna jump on the bandwagon and have other streamers on the channel for non-stop market coverage? Yes. I'm gonna go to a fine establishment for gentlemen, and I am gonna pick out the prettiest ladies, and I'm gonna tell them that they can make the same money, but it's gonna be a lot better for them, and they're gonna stream. So, but yeah, that's the theme. But again, I don't have the good mindset for this. Like I'm not putting everything into this YouTube thing. I'm leaving a lot on the table for sure. I just want to make videos. I mean, if I just made videos, I could grow the channel to 40,000 subs in no time. Or shorts. Shorts are huge. When I was posting shorts, I grew so fast. Like, I would like to get to 50,000 subs. I think that would be like a cool milestone. And then 100, I don't know if it's possible, but see if we could get out of this trade here. Yeah, 100K, you get that plaque. That would be cool. Come on. Why is it being so difficult? Okay, we should get filled here. Yeah, to get to 100K, you gotta post viral content. That's the hard part. $140. What? How is my math so off? Oh, because commissions. Oh, God. Spend a lot more on commission than I thought. Forgot that micros are a rip-off. Yep, and now she's gonna rip. Now she's going to 780. Because I sold. That's how it always works for me. You're still holding on into 780. Oh, with alpha? Ouch. I don't know how they're gonna pay out from the other accounts either. They got no money. And the problem is now there's no money coming in. I mean, I don't think there's a one person that bought an account from Alpha today. If they did, they didn't hear the news. They're gonna have to close, in my opinion. What's the news? If you go on Twitter, you'll find out. I'm not gonna talk about a prop firm that is struggling when it's a bad, sad story. Like, I don't think they meant, like Fast Track was different. Fast Track's CEO was such a D-head and an a-hole that, it was different. But I think Alpha, they tried their best. They just made a program that was not sustainable. Have I been watching the World Cup games? Yes. That was a crazy dive and well-deserved yellow. Even though I wanted this Swiss team to win. I have been rooting for the underdog on every, against... what was it? Was it France, Belgium, or Spain? Spain. Like, I wanted Belgium to win against Spain. I wanted Norway to win against England. And I wanted Switzerland to win against Argentina. And I wanted Morocco to win against France, but that was not even close. But Belgium could have won, even though that wasn't as clear. But Switzerland could have easily won. I mean, they were playing really, really well. We all wanted a different World Cup, but no same story. Well, England hasn't been in the World Cup final in a long time, so I want England to win now. So that means they won't win. There's only one team I don't want to win, and it's France, and they're gonna win. So I should bet a lot of money on France to win. Because if they lose, I'll be happy. And if they win, at least I'll make some money. And why not? Yeah, Argentina just gets late goals and they score when it matters. I mean, they definitely had an easier way out, but hey, you know, when you say they had an easier way out, that means you're not giving credit to the teams that they played against. And there's some teams that probably, you know, earlier weren't as good, but like Switzerland was a really, really good team. I mean, Switzerland played better than a lot of teams in the World Cup. Like, you know, everyone talks about the big names, Portugal, Netherlands, Germany. Switzerland played better than all of them. So it's like, you know, you can't really... Same thing with Norway. I mean, they played amazing. You know, we say, oh, England had an easy way in with Norway, but actually... Norway was one pass away from winning the freaking game. Or one push away. How do we say this? A push away costed them a game. That was a stupid thing by Holland. Yeah, France is good. I just don't understand how Mbappe is so good in the World Cup, but he sucks at a club level. Like, every team he goes to, he brings them like a jinx. I don't get that. It's crazy. Yeah, Brazil, like, I keep getting the highlights from Brazil from like earlier 2000s. Oh my god, Brazil was so much fun to watch. I mean, when was the last time we saw a forward, a striker, dribble around the goalie? That was like a common thing back in the day. Like, now no one does it. No one can do it. right. Who's ready for a giveaway? Come on, guys. Hit that like button and fill out the form. We're going to do a giveaway shortly. Again, this is because I won on a giveaway. I mean, I won on the opening trade when I should have lost. It's that close to hitting my stop. So we're giving... I said if I win, I'm going to do a giveaway. So Mondays are usually for members only. Yeah, I heard that they might do another expansion. That would be so stupid. 64 teams. Like, how many teams do you need? That's the whole point of qualifying. It's supposed to be the best teams in the world, not... I guess they're trying to make it a tournament where anyone has a chance. I don't know. You know what it was? They saw how much money they made this year. Extra games, extra money. And now there's going to be a hydration break all the time. They're going to play in the coldest parts of the world. And they're still going to have hydration breaks. The Champions League should be the champions of each league. Well, no, it should be like... I like Champions League. I think the top 2 teams or 4 teams from the main leagues, and then I think that's... You need more teams, but I don't know if they expanded that. I haven't been following the new format of Champions League. It used to be different, I know that, and now it's kind of lame. These were going lower, so at least I, for once, didn't sell at the wrong time. We do have a lot of news this week. We have CPI. What else do we have? Let's go take a look at the calendar. Well, I haven't looked at the calendar so long, I forgot what it's called. The one I use. This week. No, I don't use Forex Factory. I use some. It's Trading Economics. That's what I use. I'll do the same thing. I'm just used to this one. All right, Tuesday we have core inflation and CPI. All right. Wednesday we have PPI. Friday, okay, it's not that bad actually. The dealer just texted me, when are you gonna fly in? I'm gonna fly to Florida. I'm just gonna fly in and right back. I'm not staying. Don't have time. No, I'm not, Tyler. Sorry, but I will not be staying. Plus, it's not by Miami anyway. Oh, probably an hour drive or 2-hour drive. But I'll be back. I just don't have the time this week. I'm gonna get a flight the same day. Plus, I'm gonna spend time with the car. We have a few hours, so I'm gonna take the car, drive around, make sure it's good, and then. Oh man! All right, we're gonna do a giveaway in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna call it a day because I don't know what this market's gonna do, so don't want to keep on trading. Kind of had a tough day with the copy trader issue, and TRADEIFY. We got to trade more to get over the 10-second rule. That's gonna be a pain with the opening trade, but we're gonna keep on trading the TRADEIFY accounts after the opening trade. But first, I'm just gonna try to get out of the buffer with just the opening trade, if that makes sense, and then I'll trade it once there's no more trailing. Actually, they don't have trailing right now. They have end of day. But we'll see. I'm just gonna first. I'm gonna try, to get over the buffer, get close to a payout, and then I'll trade it differently. The other account that is passed but not passed has 71% of trades and 77% of PNL. No, PNL is 72% and trades are 77%. So I don't really know what that means. I wish it would tell me what my target is. And trailing drawdown on TRADEIFY always follows you, just like Apex, huh? It does not stop. Oh, that's annoying. What am I buying now? An Aston Martin. But I was thinking about waiting to see if I could bid on this one. But it's already at 75,000, so it's gonna go for more. I would get this one for 80. But I think I'd rather spend extra 35,000 and get something I really want. I mean, this is nice, but this is a very small car. Like, it's what I have already with the Boxster. I have the 911 for like twisties. I want a car that's a big car, fun to drive, but at the same time comfortable. This is probably not a comfortable drive. It's a very sporty car. I mean, it looks pretty damn sweet. But I am gonna buy. Let me show you the rendering of it. But I gotta fly in, see if it's good and all that stuff, right? It's not. We made the deal already, so price is already set. But I gotta make sure that the car is in great condition. The car is white. That's the car. It's a much bigger car than the Vantage. And this is, you know, the wheels are nicer. The tech is nicer inside. The interior is way nicer, like the seats. The whole car is carbon fiber. It's like really cool, like car, like it's a GT car. It's not a sports car. It's a GT car. I have the 911 as my sports car, so I don't want a second sports car because then this has a big trunk. I could fit golf clubs in there. I could go shopping in there. You know, like I could put my niece and nephew in the back seats. Like it's little like just tweaks compared to the Vantage. I have an SUV. I have an SUV. I have a daily car. I have 4 cars. I've always had 3, but now I have 4 because I never sold the Boxster when I was supposed to sell it when I got the 911, and that would have been 2 years ago now. I've been selling the Boxster for 2 years like a dummy. You need an F350? I need an F250. I don't need a 350. It's not that heavy. But 250 would be nice. 250 would be nice. I'm 5'9", yeah. Oh, Miss K, let's not start, because if I say something, I might get canceled, okay? So let's not start. If you ain't got double D's, yeah, I don't know. You better not be, I'm just kidding. You know, girls are, very picky, but yeah, let's start with the weight and then let's go to the pool. Pool is our first date. I have a picture with you, Tori. You don't remember me, Tori? Got a picture with you somewhere here. Hold on. I got a picture with Tim. Where the hell is Tori? There she is. This is still the best picture. That's nutty. Oh, that was nutty saying soccer is the best sport ever. It's like, go soccer. This is Miss K's type. Miss K wants that 7'5" giant. I think I took the picture of this guy because he reminded me of Jadon. That was Tori Trades. Alpha Trades #1 influencer. Can we get back to double bottom? Triple bottom now, I guess. Not good for my portfolio, though. So my goal right now, this is my goal, like, long term. Someone asked me that question at a party I went to last week. One of my friends, he's like, what's my next goal? And my next goal is to literally make as much money now. So when the prop firms do take a left turn somewhere into a tree, I could live off dividends. That's my goal. Dividend income. I want to make $100,000 a year from dividends. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Sorry, too many people asking questions. Did not even see our question. How many flip days I could do within 10 days required? I want prop on bull knocks 0. technically. Technically, it's 2, but I would, you got to be careful. You don't want to flip any days of bull locks. Trade all the days. Well, 12 o'clock already. Damn, time flies. Kind of want to buy some Apex accounts again. But if I get the 50Ks from Apex, I got to do 2 contract ORB. And I don't know if I want to do that right now. Which wouldn't be bad because then I could survive 2 trades on the 25Ks. Which would be more responsible of me, but... Because, Apex has a scaling plan. Apex has become very expensive. Actually, that's the thing. It is expensive, but right now they have a promo for $19 and $59 activation. So it's only $78, and that's if you pass. And that's the cheapest in the industry, I think. How much are you making now in dividends? I don't really make much now because I just started doing that. I just started learning about dividends. I just invest, but I'm gonna be buying dividend ETFs heavy now. On 50K, not 25K. 25K is $17. Yeah, it's $95 for 5. So 95 divided by 5, 19. I will be buying them right now. Ah, so nice to be able to buy 5 at once. Yep, got him. If you could trade with 25Ks, they're not bad. I like the take profit trader 25Ks. I really like. For me, the biggest factor in the 25K account is how many contracts can I trade. Every account needs a signature. That's to activate, I think. That was to activate. All right, giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Let's see how many entries we have. 74 entries. You guys gotta enter. gosh. And so many people are like, you hold trades for less than 10 seconds? Like, crazy. Crazy that some people think that is impossible. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm going to do my Fund the Futures. I really like their program. The daily payout one. They used to have... My Fund the Futures was one of the first ones that had a time on micro scalping. But then they had 21 ticks, so 5 points. Yeah, I'm gonna do the giveaway and then go to gym. They don't have Rhythmic, but they have DX feed. So if you want to trade on QUANTOWER, you can. But DX feed is kind of hard to copy. DX feed is kind of hard to copy. Well, 500 futures doesn't have any limits right now. Right now, that's gone. I'm gonna do the giveaway now because I gotta go to the gym, and my friend's gonna be here from his brother's house any minute after 1 o'clock. So I have like an hour. Let's do it. We got 84 entries. And yeah, we're gonna do a minute race. Good luck, everyone. I really want to see an Aston Martin win. I've never seen one win since I've been looking at them. So let's see if we could get it today. Shane in a Ferrari going for it. Ninja in the McLaren. Tim in the 911. Nice upgrade, Tim. Techniques in the 911 as well. Peter in the 911. Nomadic is in an R8. He already won the members giveaway. Sage is in an Aston. So is Sean Campbell. Can an Aston Martin win? Or is it going to be Cat again? There's no way Cat wins for a hat trick. If Cat wins today, this thing is crazy. Sean Trader. What a rip. That was like one of the cleanest wins we've seen in a very long time. Usually it's like they push forward and then they fall apart. Sean, congrats to you. You get a Apex eval. Is Sean in the chat? Sean, are you here? Well, I have the form. I have the email and stuff, so I don't need him to be here. We haven't had any issues lately. But if, let's say it became an issue when people just come in to enter, but they're not present, they won't win. But so far, we haven't seen any abuse. Yeah, but Sean is a regular. If it was some random name, maybe, but Sean is a regular. I just want to see if he's here. Luciano, you broke your rear wing and you had no downforce. F1 is at Spa this week. So we have the Open Championship, which is the last major of the year for golf. We have the F1 at Spa, which is one of the best tracks, especially if it rains. and we have the World Cup final. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll do it again. And thanks for tuning in. Almost 3 hour stream. It's a very long time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good. Market's kind of boring, so don't do anything silly. Wait for, come back, you know, take a break, come back. Maybe the market will do something and then we'll have a trading opportunity. But I'll definitely take a look at the market in the closing power hour. Maybe I'll take a couple trades on the evals I just purchased, but don't plan on it. But if I find something, we'll get something. Again, should have been an all green day for the 6th day in a row. However, we did have a copy trader issue, which was an insane issue, and I got super lucky that my Take Profit Trader Pro accounts are the 25Ks. If they were the 50Ks, we would have blown them. For some reason, the copy trader maxed out all the Bull Locks accounts and the Take Profit Trader accounts, even though I took 3 contracts on every single account. Rewatched the beginning of the stream. When we go over it, it was absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like that with the copy trader before, so definitely gonna have to keep an eye on it tomorrow. And I'm gonna restart my computer and all that stuff just to make sure that everything's fresh. I'm gonna update QUANTOWER because I think there is an update. And yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again because that was absolutely scary. Could have costed me a lot. Luckily, it just costed me my lowest balance Bull Knox account. Almost costed me my $6,500 Bull Knox account. And then Take Profit Trader 150K eval. That's not the big deal. All right, guys. See you all tomorrow. Ciao. ORB 6-day winning streak. OMT, OMT, OMT. Not the ORB, the OMT. Jeez. I need to get like a big sign to stop calling it ORB because we need to make an official change. Later, guys.